XRP, we start with 1 hour charges. I want to give a quick update. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, we mentioned if you get any reversal for buy, we take the trade. There was no much changes, okay? Because we mentioned if this one the price drop and retest low at least 1.5, it can give us better reversal, okay? Anyway, we start with higher time frame. We want to see what we have based on higher time frame. First of all, we start with daily chart. As we can see, based on the daily chart, after we get this correction, when we get the next move, the way it's moving is really corrective. Okay, this is the thing is we want to see how complex can be the trade in the correction here before we get the next trade. By the way, we don't have anything to discuss based on daily chart unless we expect to get the more complex correction. In this way, we move to forward chart. And as we mentioned, based on forward chart, we're looking for the correction. This correction, we want to see how deep this one can be. All right, because it broke the previous top and we saw the divergence. That's why we were expected to get the correction. Okay, we can relate this the current correction to the previous one. Okay, and as we mentioned, if this one turns to deeper, at least retest the 1.5. Any reversal, it can give us better trade setup. But right now, we don't have any trade setup. That's why we move to 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can trade based on 1 hour chart. As we mentioned, based on forward chart, we want this one to retest 1.5 or break 1.5. Then from there, any reversal, it can give us better trade setup. This is if we wants to look for buy. And as we can see, the way is dropping even doesn't give us any trade setup to look for buy or even sell. That means we don't have any trade setup. Anyway, any reversal with the sharp move flag, we will be able to take the trade. And even having entry above the stop, which is if I put my line here, which is around 1.63. If I change it 1.63, we can have entry above that. In case the price sharply reverse, at least we can catch the trade. But the one thing we need to highlight here, having entry above the stop is really good. I mean, it's really risky. Okay, and the best things is at least the price retest 1.53, then having entry above, we will put our entry above this. Okay, because at least we want to see the price break or tag 1.53, then having entry above this top, which is 1.63, can be an option. Okay, by the way, we just leave it there, and this the reason is if in case the price sharply reverse. Okay, but if the price, what we want to price tag break and continue the price tag, which is not moving, we take with the trade. Okay, and we know if the price reverse as a corrective move, we are not going to have entry above this. All right, and the another option is if we get any reversal flag, we take the trade. But the best things is, as I mentioned, because if the price tag 1.5, any reversal, it can give us better confirmation. Because if there is a continuation, even at that time, so you can look at the indicators to look for the divergence, but right now we cannot. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup. We just wait. If we get any reversal, we can look for buy. This is what we are more interested. But can we look for sell? The only times we can look for sell if we get a correction similar to what I draw here, then we can consider. Rather than that, the small flags, maybe we can trade based on lower time frame, which we are not interested. But because those trades were short term trade based on lower time frame. Okay, anyway, if we get any reversal, this is what we're looking for, but right now we don't have it. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.